Swap that. Right.
Oh my goodness. What the heck? Hey, Kim. I didn't think you would be on. I'm glad you're here. Hey, Kim Wells. How's it going? Hold on, guys. Daggone it. Ugh. This phone, every time I get a damn update, I tell you, it just ticks me off. Okay, are you muted? I don't know. I don't know yet. It's been one of those days. Hey, Bethany. Hey, Susan. Chiefs are playing tomorrow. Yay. Oh, thank you, Kim. Thank you. Hey, Latuan. What's up, girl? What's up? What's up? Hey, Mark. Kim, you hanging in there? Kim, you guys, Kim has had a really bad day, you guys. I'll let Kim tell you what's going on, but I feel bad for her. My heart hurts for you guys. Oh, thanks, Latuan. It's really red. Like, it's taken me, several days to get used to it. Let's just say that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like it. I like it a lot. I didn't want orange, you know, I wanted red, but the only problem with red is, you know how like it fades so quick. So, I mean, I'm sure I'm going to have to go get it like fixed in another couple weeks, but my sister-in-law has a staff member who just passed like her boards or whatever, and so she needed practice. So she was like, "Come on in, let her do it." And I was like, "Okay," because y'all, I don't, you know, it's hair, it grows back. I don't worry about it if they screw it up. I don't care. No grow back, and if it doesn't, I'll just go bald. Your oldest turned 18 yesterday. Aw, oh, she's a senior. Aw, oh my goodness, man, they grow up too damn fast, don't they? It's crazy. I mean, I can remember my son graduated in 2010, and it just seems like it was yesterday. Oh, thanks, Bethany. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, poor Kim. I'm so sorry, Kim. I am so sorry, Kim. I know you have been through it. I'm so sorry. But you know that puppy is up there with your son, running and out of pain and healthy and happy, you know? And I know I've become what I hated. You know, I used to get so frustrated, like, you know, my dad died and everybody was like, "Oh, but he's out of pain and he's in a better place." And I was like, "Go F yourself." You know what I mean? Like, but it is true. I mean, I hate to become what I used to hate, but it is true. Hey, Jenna. What's up, girl? You'll miss him talking. Oh, yeah, he was so cute. She used to send me these videos of him talking. It was so precious. Yeah, that's a horrible hurt, especially when it was, you know, her son's dog. That's so damn hard. Oh, my God. You've had so much loss. Poor Kim. You have had so much loss. It's time for everything to go smooth from here on out. That's it. You're done. We're just going to say, okay, universe, God, Jesus, universe, we're done. It's Kim's time to have a good life now. So can you just like give her a little bit of a break there? For real. Hey, Pat Carlson. Welcome, welcome, honey. He's definitely with Grant. For sure. So Kim's son's dog died today. So that's what we were talking about. He was such a cool dog too. Like she would send me little videos of him talking, and he was just a cool dog, a really cool dog. But he is with Grant now, you know, so that's a good thing. But that's horrible. And you know, listen, I say it like when D Minor dies, my husband is gonna struggle. I mean, he says I'll be okay. I know, you know, she's gonna go to heaven, but it's like he's gonna struggle. It's gonna be hard. I mean, hell, it's gonna be hard for me too. But he's really close, like to D Minor. You know, we got D Minor when Mark had cancer, and she wouldn't leave his side. Like I couldn't even I would have to physically pick her up to take her out because she didn't want to leave his side because he was so sick. Excuse me. Enough about me. I'm so sorry, Kim. So sorry. Ugh. Yeah, you definitely need a break for sure. Right, Jenna? It's, oh God. Yeah, it's so, you just don't even want to look at that, you know? And I mean, I know like little dogs tend to last longer than big dogs. So that even sucks even more. You know what I mean? Like, because it's like, oh, you have a big dog, he's going to die sooner. You know what I mean? Like, that's just so sad that it's like that. It's so damn sad. Grandbaby is good, you guys. Listen. He's sitting on the ground playing, and then he pushes himself and stands up and balances himself. He just hasn't, like, taken a step yet. And I was telling Kat and Chris today, I was like, you know, he's just going to, like, get up while we're all sitting around bullshitting, and we're not even going to realize that he's taking his first steps, and then we're going to be like, oh shoot, he just took his first steps, we missed it. You know what I mean? Because like we were all just sitting around bullshitting, and he's just, that's how it's going to go. I guarantee you that's how it's going to go, to where we're not even going to like realize that he cut his second tooth, y'all. So he's going like this now all the time. He's like, like, because he can feel his teeth now. It's so funny. And he's like eating like crazy. He's eating like raviolis and chicken nuggets and sweet potatoes. I mean, like, he's an eater, y'all. He's an eater. He's a chunky monkey. He's a big boy. He likes his food. Takes after his nana. Kim, it's like a year. I had 3 years back. Then it should be downhill from here. It started with my dad on my birthday, then 4 more deaths that year, including his mom after that year. Oh my God, yeah. Kai was only 10. Oh, but still, like, they say that like big dogs just don't last. Like this lady was saying that she had a Chihuahua mix, and the damn thing's like 18 years old, right? And I mean, D Minor, what is she, like 15? Yeah, she turned 15 June 1st. You know, but like big dogs just don't last as long. He is. He's just that's what I always say. I'm like, he's just gonna get up one day. He's like, I'm done, y'all. I'm gonna go. He's just gonna get up and take off, like, for real. And then AJ had, you guys, AJ is starting high school. He's starting high school, and he made the football team. So he's practicing as quarterback. Quarterback's like a new position for him that he just started playing in touch football, but he's really kind of good at it. So he has practice from like 2 to 6 every day, and Saturday mornings from like 8 to noon. And he's like sore as shit. The poor guy, like his neck's all bruised from the pads and his shoulders are all bruised. Like he's been working his ass off. Like he's doing so good though. I'm so proud of him. Like, you know, he's a good kid. He's a really good kid. He's a good boy. And I just can't believe he's starting high school though. It's just crazy. Those moments are so precious. I have 11 grand and it is pure pleasure. It is, isn't it? Oh, it is. Austin is so cute. Thank you. My little chubba wubba boy. He's a big boy, y'all. He's in 24-month clothing now. He just turned 10 months old and he's in 24-month clothing. He's a little chubster. But listen. He's such a good baby. Like, they do not know how lucky they are that he's such a good baby. Like, you know, he's happy 99.9% of the time. He's, you know, really just kind of laid back. And, you know, and sometimes it'll be his nap time and he's like, you know, falling asleep, like literally. And I'm like, okay, bud, come on, you know, you need to go night-night. And he'll fight me. Like, he'll want to start laughing and playing and he'll want to watch TV. And I'm like, no. And I cradle him closer and I'm like, no, it's time to go night-night. And he's such a good boy. Like, he freaking listens. You know what I mean? Like, I know that won't last long, but he's just such a good baby. Okay, let's see. My Chihuahua was 17 years old. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, so you know. So true. My big dogs just don't. Aw. Ozzy has not come around. No, I have not seen him. Nope. My last baby is 20 and got engaged. Oh my gosh, really? Wow, that's crazy. Doesn't it just blow your mind? Like, it seems like yesterday they were babies. Like, it's so weird because when I look at Austin, he looks, oh, sorry. When I look at Austin, he looks so much like Christopher when he was little. You know, it's just so bizarre. Like, I'm always catching myself like, oh, God, he looks so much like his dad. Like, he's got the long eyelashes, you know, he's got the big blue eyes. He looks just like his dad. Looks just like him. My son starts high school this year too. Oh no! That's so scary, isn't it? I'm scared to death for AJ. I mean, I'm so happy for him and I hope he has an amazing 4 years, but I'm so scared for him. You know what I mean? Like, this world is just so scary now. My last baby's in middle school. None of us are old, no matter what our kids. Right? Nah, I'm young. 29. He sounds like he has a doll. He's just such a good baby. Like, I know I say that all the time, but he really is. You know what I mean? Like, I was talking to my cousin's wife, and she was talking about their baby, and they're pregnant with their second one, and their baby turns a year old, like, in a couple weeks. And, she was like, yeah, she's always fighting me. She doesn't want to take a nap. She screams. You know, she's got such a little attitude. I'm just like, really? Because Austin is such a good boy, you know? He's just a good baby. That's why I only had one kid. Grant was so good. I knew the second one wouldn't be here. She would take after him. Right? Too funny. Paybacks are a bitch, aren't they? I love seeing your pics of him on Instagram. He's so sweet. Aw, thank you. My hubby and I have been trying forever to have a baby. We are so ready to have a sweet little one. Aw, you know what? I had one biological child. And, I mean, I seriously, if I could have had 6, I would have. Like, I loved being pregnant. I loved everything about it, you know? But I think you just have to stop trying and it'll come. You know what I mean? Like, I know that sounds so petty and so stupid, but I think sometimes, you know, as people, we try so hard to focus on something that we want to happen that I think it just, like, it makes it that much more further out of our grasp, you know? I don't know if that makes any sense. Who knows? High school so much easier. Yeah. Prayers for you, Bethany, for you guys to be blessed. Definitely. I agree. Hey, Julia, what up? What's up? My granddaughter is starting teaching 7th and 8th grade. Wow, that's so cool. How cool is that? You know, teachers they don't get enough credit. Like, you know, they work their ass off, you know, and it's like, you know, with the way it is today, I mean, teachers are literally putting all of those young kids' lives in their hands every day. You know what I mean? Because anything could happen. And they don't get paid enough. They end up, you know, having to pay so much freaking money out of their own damn pocket. It's just crazy. It's crazy. I even saw, my niece is a school bus driver, and she put up like a wish list for Amazon because she said, like, the county school system won't provide cleaning products or anything for her to clean the bus. And she has a lot of special needs. She drives for special needs kids. And she's like, you know, they won't pay for any of that. And she's like, I don't get paid that much money. You know, it's not technically a full-time job because she only works like 6 hours a day. And they won't pay for cleaners or anything. You know, so she put up her wish list to see if people would help her buy the cleaning supplies and stuff. But I was like, damn, they won't pay for that? That's crazy. Can also be scary. Yeah. You're looking amazing. You've lost so much weight too. Hope the wee man is keeping you all busy. Oh, thank you, Julia. Thank you. I'm not trying to lose any more weight. I'm definitely not trying to lose any more weight. I do want to like tone up because I have like all this like hanging skin everywhere. So I really do want to try to tone up, but I'm not trying to lose any more weight. I think I'm done with losing weight. I just want to like tighten up what I have, you know? But I'm not trying. It's just how it is. I didn't even realize when I went to the doctors the other day, I've lost 15 pounds since the last time I went to the doctors, and I didn't realize it. Like, I didn't even know. I was like, oh, okay. I wouldn't teach in a middle school if my life depended on it. All those hormones are crazy. Right? I worked in middle school. I loved it, though. I really did. Kim, me either. The 8th graders made me question my sanity. That's what I think. Yeah. I don't know. I loved working at the middle school. I really loved it. There were some kids that were like bullied and their parents couldn't afford their lunch. And 2 of them in particular started sitting with me at lunch. And then when it was my lunchtime, I couldn't sit there and eat in front of these 2 kids that didn't have any food. So I started buying their lunch for them because I felt so bad for them. It's like, what do you mean? Your parents can't afford your lunch and the school's not going to frickin' help? You know, I was just like, no, absolutely not. So, but I loved it. I loved working in elementary school. Oh, did you? See, I don't know. I don't know if I would have the patience for elementary school. I mean, I do have a lot of patience for kids. I just don't have patience for stupid adults. But I have, you know, patience for kids. Victoria, how many spirits did you see at the school? I saw a lot, actually. In fact, I discovered later. So I was having grand mal seizures at the time that I was working at the school, right? And I was sitting at my desk one day and I had a spirit come through. And I was thinking, who is this? You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I'm at a middle school. It turned out that there was a teacher that worked at the school, like, I don't know, 20 years prior, that died from a grand mal seizure. And that's who was coming around. It was crazy. I ended up finding out because the admin person that worked there knew her because she'd been there for like 30 some years and she knew her. I was like, wow. 15-year-olds are awesome. You didn't say that with when you were teaching baseball kids. You said they were little freaking know-it-alls. Elementary kids are still scared of adults. Middle school kids are not. I don't know. Listen. Some of these little elementary kids around here in this neighborhood, I don't know. Y'all, let me tell you what happened. Listen to this shit. So last weekend, our neighbors across the street woke up Sunday morning and came outside to their minivan was demolished. So a car hit their minivan head on and pushed their minivan into their other car. So wrecked both of their freaking cars and took off. It was a hit and run. So hubby went over there and he was like, well, it's like a gray or a silver car because here's the paint. So I guess the police like weren't doing shit. So our neighbor, we have a road that adjoins like at the top of our subdivision. So he went walking around and he found the freaking car up at a house at the top of our subdivision. Freaking whole front end wrecked, sitting there. So he called the police and he said, I found who hit and ran my car. And they arrested the person. It's like, it was just so bizarre because, okay, so I had one of my horrible dreams that night. And I was awake, right? And I was contemplating whether, am I going to try to go back to sleep or am I just going to stay up for the rest of the freaking night? It was like 3 o'clock in the morning at this point. And I heard it. I heard the accident. But I thought it was some dumbass that hit somebody on the road behind us and went in the pond. So I was like, okay, I'm so tired. I was just wiped at this point. I was just like, I'm sure I'll hear, the ambulance and fire trucks any second saving the dumbass who's in the pond. Because the pond's different now. You can't really, it's kind of hard to drown in the pond the way they redid it. Like, it's so shallow now. It's not like it used to be, right? It used to be the car went in and went under. It's not like that anymore. It's like so shallow because they totally dug it all out and rebuilt it. So I'm thinking, yeah, any minute I'm going to hear emergency personnel. Well, I fell asleep. So the next day, hubby's telling me what happened, and I'm like, oh my God, that's what I heard. And if I just would have gotten up and looked out, I could have gotten a damn license tag and made life a lot easier. But anyway, that's beside the point. So they caught the person. I don't know who it is. The neighbor hasn't said who it is. I don't know if it's anybody that we know. We don't know a lot of the people up there. We know a couple people. Hey, seriously, so how are you? Elementary school kids are not scared anymore. These new age generation kids are crazy. I love kids, but these kids nowadays aren't. Yeah. Yeah, found the car, felony hit and run, yep. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, honey. Right? I mean, I thought for sure somebody hit somebody and they ended up in the pond. I was like, oh, that's what I'm hearing. And I was just like, I'm so tired. Like, I don't want to get up and go try to save their dumbasses. They're fine. The pond's shallow. They're not going to die. It's not like it used to be. Because trust me, we've had quite a few people go into the pond and yeah, scary times. But they redid it, so it's so much more shallow now. The way they dug it out and put like a road and concrete, and it doesn't even look good. It looks like shit. And they brought like the 2000 turtles that they had removed. They brought them all back and re-released them, but I don't think they put any fish in there. So I don't know. Excuse me. I've been trying to fight off a headache all day. And it's kind of like right there in the back of my head. So yeah, I have to go not next week, but the following week for a CT scan. And then the neurosurgeon's office called me, but they were like, oh, we just have to ask you some questions and we'll call you back to schedule an appointment. I'm like, you can't get the answer to those questions in my medical records that you have right in front of you? Like, and it was like stupid shit. I was like, what are they calling me, asking me this stupid shit for? Plus, I was like, we were leaving the babies. I was trying to say bye to the baby, and this one was just asking me these dumbass questions. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, really? You can't get this out of my medical records? I was just so pissed. So, yeah. I'm hoping they can get me in. There are 2 doctors that specialize in Chiari, so I'm hoping I can get in with one of them. So, did you get any thoughts on the Amy Bradley case? Kim had asked me about the Amy Bradley case. I think that was the one. Here's the thing. I think she was alive for like a long time. But I think she was like being hidden. That's what I was getting, was she was like being hidden. But for some reason, I don't think she's around anymore. So I don't know what happened there, but I don't think she's with us anymore. Yeah. So have you guys been keeping up with, hold on, scheduling medical appointments are annoying sometimes. Oh my God, I know, right? Too much media. Yeah, there's a lot going on with that. Have you been keeping up on the new evidence that's coming out in the Kohberger case? Did y'all see that when he was arrested, they found 2 women's IDs in his glove box of 2 women that he used to work with. And they said that, like, he never did anything to them, but they're like, we don't know how he got our IDs. He was just a creepo, you guys. And listen, to all you people out there that gave me shit saying that he wasn't guilty, he did it, y'all. He freaking did it. And here's the sad thing. I think he's going to try to appeal it. I don't know how he can, because in his plea deal, it said that he couldn't appeal. But I think he's going to try it. He's going to try. So I was watching, the security cam footage came out. And so I was watching the video where his car, pulls around and he leaves and he comes back. And, like 3 times he comes by. And then the DoorDash driver comes by. And then you see her walking with a flashlight because she's trying to find the house to deliver Xana's food, right? And then you see Kohberger's car, and then, so what they're saying is where Xana's room was in the corner of the house, the security cam footage that they have is from the house that's right there next to her bedroom. And then you can hear, and it's, I swear to Pete, it sounds like she says, what are you doing here? Get out of here. Am I hallucinating? Because when I listen to it, and they say, you can hear people like talking, and you can hear like a struggle, and you can hear her crying, and then you hear a thud, and you don't hear anything else, and the dog's barking. Am I hearing things? But I was hearing, like, what are you doing here? Get out of here. A female voice say that, like yell it. And here's the other thing. I don't think the dog that's barking, didn't they say that the dog that was in the house, that was Kaylee's dog, right? I don't think that was her dog barking. I think it was the person at the house that was recording the security cam footage, the house right there. I think it was their dog. It sounded like a big, huge dog. Like, like what I would think a German Shepherd, But I swear I heard her say that. And I was like, am I hallucinating? Am I really hearing her say? Because I swear that it sounds like she's like, what are you doing here? Get out of here. And then you hear her crying. And But anyway, you guys, so I was trying to watch that. And I was rewinding it because I was like, did she just say, what are you doing here? Get out of here. Because I heard it right away. So I was rewinding it to hear it. And all of a sudden, I got so freaking sick. Like, so freaking sick. So nauseated. So nauseous. My head was spinning. Like, I felt like I couldn't breathe. I was like, what the fuck? And I had to stop watching it. Like, I had to stop listening to it. I had to stop watching it. So then I said, okay, let me look at the pictures, because they said there were some pictures released. And so I said, okay, well, let me just look at those and not listen to the footage. So I was looking at the pictures and felt the same way. So I don't know if Xana had gotten really nauseous and like felt like she couldn't breathe, because I think that's what I was feeling, was like what she was feeling. So I was like, okay, I can't even look at these pictures anymore. I can't. And please tell me that they're not going to freaking release the crime scene photos of those poor kids laying there. Like, please tell me they're not going to be stupid enough to release those. There should never come a time when anybody that's friends, family, acquaintances, whatever, of these 4 kids, there should never be a time where they accidentally see one of these pictures of their loved one or their friend. Please tell me they're not going to fucking release that stuff, because, oh, please tell me. Like, he is pure evil. They released some of the pictures. Yeah. Yes, you convinced me first. For sure he was guilty. So for sure he was. You know what I mean? Like, and I hope that motherfucker is having a great time only being able to take a shower every 2 days, because when he was in the county jail, he took an hour-long shower every day. So I think it's fucking hilarious. I hope he's crawling out of his fucking skin right now. I'm trying not to cuss, you guys, but I just get so angry. I think it was a neighbor's dog barking. Yes. Oh, good. Okay, because I was like, and I didn't want to go back and like watch a video of anybody talking about the footage or anything, because I didn't want to get sick again. Because I was like, are they saying that was her dog? Or because it sounded like a big dog, and it was like a consistent bark. You could hear the crying in the background. You could hear Xana in the background. She's saying, what are you doing? Get out of here. That's what I heard. Y'all tell me if you hear that, because that's what I heard. I wish I knew where all this was. I'm working now, so I can't keep up. Also, where's Kaylee's dog at now? I think, doesn't her ex-boyfriend have him? The barking is loud. It is loud. Jack, her ex-boyfriend, has a dog now. Okay, yeah. Wonder if both dogs were barking at one point. Yeah, I don't know, but I swear it sounded like a big dog. Like, I'd be curious to know what kind of dog the neighbor had. The neighbor that had the security footage, that had the cameras, I'd be curious to know what kind of dog they had, because it sure did sound like a big dog. You know what I mean? It didn't sound like a golden doodle, like a little dog or a medium-sized dog. It sounded like a big, huge, ferocious dog. Yes, you always said it was such evil. Oh my God, yes. No one ever needs to do that, right? Those families have been through hell, and if, God forbid, 10 years from now, one of them's on the internet for work or something, and all of a sudden a crime scene photo pops up of their loved one, like, come on. Please tell me they're not going to release that shit. Like, really? Because somebody had said, I don't know if this is true, I'm just telling you, somebody messaged me on TikTok and said that, oh yeah, they released some of the photos of the victims and they're like blurred out. And I was like, get the fuck out. Like, what? They can't release that shit. Like, you can't. In this case, you can't, And then I saw like some comments were like, oh my God, the state of Idaho should have forced him to tell what happened. He's a freaking psychopathic, whatever. He's a piece of shit. Do you really think you're ever going to get the truth out of him? Do you really think, The only thing you would ever get out of him is if somebody were doing an interview one-on-one with them and he was getting off on it, and he could say, oh yeah, I did this to her, and you know what I mean? Like, he's just a sick, pathetic piece of shit. And I'm sorry. I feel bad. I feel bad for his mom. You know? I feel bad for his mom. But he's a piece of shit psychopath. Did she not see this? Did she not realize that her son was a narcissistic, psychotic psychopath? Did she not see that? Like, because we've seen, you know, what, a total of maybe 20 minutes of him all together. And you can look at him and tell. So, how did his mama not know? She supposedly has been on the phone with him all day, every day. That he, like, talks to mommy all day, every day from the county jail before he went to prison. Hopefully now he can't fucking talk to her. How did she not know? You know what I mean? Like, if that were my son, I would be like, listen to me, you motherfucker. I'm going to beat the fucking shit out of you if you don't tell me what... You know what I mean? Like, I would want to physically pull every piece of hair out of my child's head if he were, you know, if he were ever accused of something. You know what I mean? Like, I would be like, you piece of shit, you better fucking tell me right now. You know what I mean? Like, how did she not know? How did she not know? We're not talking about, oh, this is a outgoing, great guy. Everybody loved him. Everybody fucking said he was a creepy, scary, crazy motherfucker. Like, he was just creepy. All the women said, you know, he was just inappropriate. How did your mama not know? You know? I don't know. Susan, that is good. I hope the puppy has a wonderful life. Yeah, no doubt. Your gifts definitely allowed you to hear what Santa said. See, I swear that's what she said. Did you guys hear that? Have you guys watched that video, listened to that? Please tell me that you've listened to it and I'm not crazy, because I swear that's what I heard. I swear that's what she said. It doesn't sound like a big dog. Oh, it doesn't? I have 2 German Shepherds and they have loud, distinctive barks. It doesn't sound like a big dog. Maybe it was her dog then. For some reason, I kept thinking that sounds like a big, huge dog. You know what I mean? Oh my God, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Oh, fuck. Who the frick was that? Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, you said it does sound like a big dog. Okay. Oh my God, I'm so brain dead. It does sound like a big dog. I have 2 German Shepherds and they have loud, distinctive barks. Yeah, like I thought it sounded like a bigger dog, you know? It will be the person interviewing him like he interviews people when we learn the truth. Yeah, I'm going to write him a letter, you guys. I know he's not going to be honest. He's not going to write back, but I'm going to write that motherfucker a letter. I'm going to. I have a few things I want to say to him. I've seen parents in complete denial over that. Really? Ugh. His mom must have feared the worst as soon as he hit teens. He has surely been showing some signs of evil. Yeah. Yeah. No doubt. Yeah, I guess you're probably right, Lisa. I mean, I just, you know, it's like, we're not talking about a reasonable, rational guy. I mean, all you have to do is look at his, what's the word? Like his affect when he was sitting in court all those times. His affect. He's not like a normal guy. Like, it's not like he's like, you know, joking and laughing and talking to his attorney. No, he's just like, you know what I mean? And I know everybody's like, oh, he has autism. Listen, I know a lot of people that have autism that have a conscience. You know what I mean? Like, just because you're on the spectrum, it doesn't mean you don't have a conscience. That, you know? Yeah, demeanor, exactly. And you know, Jenna, you have 2 children on the spectrum. You know. I mean, come on. Like, him being on the spectrum, here's what I think. Do you want to hear what I think? I'm going to tell you what I think. I don't believe for a fucking second he's on the spectrum. I think that was just another way of his stupid freaking twisted attorney grasping at straws trying to get him off. I don't think. Because how come we never heard anything about this until it became, well, you don't want to get the death penalty because, you know, he's autistic and he's on the spectrum, the poor guy, you know? No, I call bullshit. Yeah, Julia, it's creepy because it fosters harming others meanwhile. Yeah. My kid has autism and knows what's wrong or right. Right? I mean, come on. Even little, like, my grandson, for God's sake, he's just a baby. But if he goes to touch something and I say, no, you can't, no, Austin, no. He's like, looking at me like, should I touch it or should I? You know what I mean? Like, he knows right from wrong already. So, come on. Come the fuck on. That was just a bullshit excuse. I've been reading the books that are out, and apparently he's done a lot of weird stuff like stalking and breaking in place, and he's definitely shown concerning behavior in the past. Susan, I got James Patterson's book, right? I don't spend, you know, money on books very often, but I had to have that book. And I love James Patterson. That was Mark's stepdad and me. That was like our big connection, was James Patterson. We love James Patterson books. And so when I saw he had come out with it, I'm like, I have to have the book. And I mean, I'm reading. I still have probably 40 pages left to read, but I've been whipping through it, and he's a freaking creepazoid. And he's obviously like his neighbor. You know, he went in and set up security cameras because somebody was breaking in and rearranging the shit in her apartment. Like, he's a freaking creepo. His best friend's mom knew that he had broken into their house and stolen her jewelry and pawned it. Like, he's a freaking creepo. So, excuse me. Let me say a few things that I wrote down here before I forget. So, you know, he had ordered another, oh my goodness, excuse me. He had ordered another K-bar knife. Every time I get on here, I start yawning. I'm so sorry. He wasn't done, y'all. He was not done. He thought he had gotten away with this and that he was going to go do his next one. He was not done, y'all. I'm telling you, he was not done. Yeah. Y'all saw this, the other thing. Bill Thompson, the lead prosecutor, went on Dateline and said that he believed it was possible that Brian Kohberger had been in the King Road house before. I call bullshit. I don't think he had been in that house. There was a time when I thought maybe he had been. I don't think so. I do not think he had been in that house at all. People made the comment that neighbors, I guess, had made the comment that the house was always lit up every night, you know, and it was a party house, and then it was always lit up. One of the girls, was it Kaylee or Maddie, said that she had seen like somebody watching her from the tree line. I think that was Brian Kohberger. But I don't think he'd ever been in that house before. I think maybe he had, no. I definitely think he had stalked that house and that he was watching that house and that he thought it was an easy target. I definitely think that, okay? But I don't think he had ever been in there. I don't know why I feel that way, but I don't think he'd ever been in there. No, I don't think he'd ever been in there. So I don't think, I know, you know, Bill Thompson's like, you know, he thinks maybe, you know, I don't think so. I call bullshit on that. I want to know what you have to say to him. Maybe I'll read you the letter when I get it written. Do you know Psychic Liz that does mind probes? She said, LOL, that you picked up too. She said a lot that you picked up too, and said he totally tuned out during the impact statement. Oh yeah. It's James Patterson's book about the Idaho 4. I can't remember the name of it. It's in the other room. He groomed himself his whole life to be a predator, nearly as... Yeah, exactly, Snoop. Exactly. Thanks, Jenna. Hit the like button. Thank you. Yes, he did apparently at 4 to 5 years. He was cruel to animals and got a kick from that and continued to get worse. Oh, I believe that. I yawn a lot when I have a migraine. That is when I know that I need to rest. Maybe you have that too. Could be. Could be. This pain that I'm having, you guys, sorry. My head goes numb. It's weird. I've never had that before with my head going numb. It's like so bizarre. I'm a Liz fan, practically a Liz fanatic. I think that as well, and I think their social media helped him know the layout. Oh yeah, I'm sure. You know, because nowadays, man, kids don't think about that shit. You know, these kids that are out here and they're like live streaming where they are every second, what they're doing. You just leave yourself wide open to all the crazies, you know? It's just scary. It's really scary to me. She's been my go-to since Victoria's been off the air. Hey, Candy Cane, hey. Thanks, honey. Oh, thank you, honey. Yeah, hubby's still searching for a job. You know, we're still hanging in. I know the right job will come along. He's got a couple of people calling him, you know. We'll see. I mean, there's so many people unemployed right now out here, you guys. Like, it's so bad. It's really bad out here. And there's still people laying off like crazy. I don't know, y'all. We'll get by. This next week, so Kat and her mom have, Kat's aunt and uncle are coming into town from California, so they rented an Airbnb out in Berkeley Springs where we went before. I was invited to go the whole time, but I'm like, So we're going to go out. Hubby and I are going to leave Monday morning, take the dog, and we're going to go out and come home Tuesday night. And hang out in Berkeley Springs, you know, eat some good food and hang out with friends and family and have a good old time. You know, of course, I get to see the baby, so I'm happy. So my migraine makes me feel like my right side is asleep and the back of my head hurts so much, kind of like a stroke. Oh, wow. See, that's like my headaches have always been back here because they're Chiari headaches. They're called pressure headaches. And so mine are always back here, but it's so weird because now like my head goes numb right here and my shunt cord where it broke, like back behind here, it just gets in so much pain now. And that's why they're thinking that maybe I have a spinal fluid leak and I need a new shunt put in. So that's major brain surgery, you guys. So I'm hoping that's not the case. I don't want to have another brain surgery. Like, I think back to having all the other surgeries, and I was so much younger then, and I'm like, shit. I don't want to go through it. So we'll see. We'll see. I always say a prayer for him. Oh, thank you, Candy Cane. Thank you, honey. I can't look at all the BK crime stuff because I'm so sensitive. Seriously, so I get it. You know, I will not be looking at any of that shit anymore after what happened earlier. Like, I can't. It's too much. I'm actually renewing my RN license to go back into practice. How do you feel that it's going to pan out? Oh, Jenna, that's awesome, girl. You know what? When you said you were going to look for a job, I almost said you need to get back into it. I think it's a good thing. I think you need to get back into it. For sure. Well, you're definitely on my prayer list. Oh, thank you, Lisa. We can all send healing on the new moon Saturday. Thank you, Julia. I appreciate that. Trust me. I'm just so over it at this point. You know, like today has been a pretty good day. You know, I've got a headache I'm fighting now, but I mean, for the most part, it's been a good day. You know, and I have really great days and then I have really shitty days. They did tell me, like, because of the POTS that I have, that they think that's what's dropping my blood pressure out so low. So they're like, you need to get up in the morning and drink 32 ounces of water and you need to keep drinking water. Y'all, I've been drinking freaking nasty ass water, okay? I'm drinking water. I hate drinking water. Hey, Lindsay. Hey, Mama, thank you so much. Jenna. It's been a good day. It's a good day to have a good day. Y'all, I try not to complain. I don't, I don't want to come off like I'm bitching or complaining, because I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. I am so thankful and grateful that the Lord has let me live and that I'm still here, because I was supposed to be dead a long time ago. So I'm thankful and grateful, so I don't want to come off like I'm like complaining. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not complaining at all. I'm so grateful that I'm here, and that He's let me live these years, and then I've been able to see my grandson, and my older grandson's growing up, and I'm so grateful. But I don't want to be on here bitching and complaining. I've had a lot of surgeries too, and I don't blame you. In fact, I think you should come. It's just, the problem is for them to go in and put a new shunt in, they have to remove like a large chunk of my brain. So it can give me huge deficits, with talking, with, many different areas, different parts of my brain. I don't even want to go over it, but, so it's kind of scary. Like, I could go into surgery and be fine and come out and not know anybody. Like, that's scary. So yeah, but I'll be okay. I mean, if I have a spinal fluid leak, it's not like it was before. It's not, it's not terrible like it was before. Because when I had it before, it was bad. Like, yeah, I definitely knew something was wrong. I was like, okay, something's not right with my head. Like, what the hell's going on, Try alkaline smart water. Hubby said it tastes different. It's what I drink because of acidic GI issue. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, hubby bought these water bottles. Mine's in the other room. And they have a filter built in. And they're supposed to, like, for example, when we got them, he went and took creek water and put it in there. And it filtered through, and it was crystal clean and tasted amazing. Like this nasty ass brown creek water. So it's this great little system, but I just don't. And the doctor was like, don't drink. Because I was like, well, can I drink like the circle drinks with like the flavoring in it? And he's like, no. He's like, if you have POTS, you need to drink straight water. You have to drink water. Because I was like, I drink tons of iced tea, tons of unsweet iced tea. And he's like, no, you have to drink water. And I was like, ugh, okay. I was going to complain I don't have a job, but I'm listening to you and may need brain surgery. I'm praying for you. Aw, thank you, Carrie. But I'm sorry that you don't have a job. I understand going through it with hubby right now. His unemployment's going to run out here in a couple months, and I don't know what the hell we're going to do. Well, supposedly I'm supposed to drink straight water, but hubby a couple times has put lemon in it. Here's the thing. I don't mind lemon in my water. I can't stand lemon in my tea. I'm a huge unsweet iced tea drinker. I don't like lemon in my tea, but I don't really mind lemon in my water. And hubby has made me some water with lemon in it. It was really good. But I'm supposed to drink straight water. So I'm like, yeah. Same. My sister and I are the same way. She can't stand lemon in her tea. Matter of fact, I don't think my brother can either. And we're all big, like, iced tea drinkers. But, like, at a restaurant, if they say, do you want water? Do you want lemon in your water? I'm like, no. Right? But if I drink it at home, I don't mind lemon in my water. It's weird. Can you put maple syrup in your water? Just a dab might help. Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I might be able to do that. I don't know. Me too. I love iced tea and I hate water. I know, right? When the doctor's like, oh, you definitely have to like be drinking tons of water when you have POTS. And I was like, why did the cardiologist not tell me this? Okay. I went to see him for like a year and a half, 2 years. Why did he never this doctor was like, that's one of the biggest things with POTS. Like, you have to get hydrated. You have to stay hydrated. And the POTS will drop your blood pressure And I was like, damn, nobody told me that. Nobody has told me that. Because if somebody would have told me that, I would have been like, oh, hell yeah, then I'll drink that nasty ass water because I don't want my blood pressure dropping out, you know? Like, I'll drink that nasty ass tasting water. Okay, if I have to. You love water? See, my sister, okay, Kat and Chris, they drink water all day. That's all they drink. Well, no, they drink tons of coffee. Ugh. But they drink water all damn day long. And I'm like, how can you drink that shit? My sister drinks water all day long. I don't know how people can drink water all damn day long. I don't know. It just grosses me out, y'all. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I love iced tea, but I hate hot tea. I love iced tea. Now, hot tea, it's not my favorite. If I'm cold, I'll drink it every now and then, but it's not my favorite. I'd rather have like hot chocolate, hot cocoa, you know? Do you know, here's the one thing that I hate about hating coffee, okay? My sister, my brother, and myself, we have never drank coffee, ever. We grew up every morning with the coffee pot going off and smelling the nasty ass shit every morning. I was pregnant out to here. Hubby's coffee would brew every morning at 4 a.m. and I would get up so sick from the smell of freaking ass coffee. Like, I can't stand the smell of it. Me and my sister and brother are all the same way. Like, we can't stand the smell of it. It makes me nauseous. But, you know, it pisses me off that everybody, it's like a social thing. You know what I mean? The coffee thing is like a social thing. Like, oh, let's go get coffee together. Oh, it's morning. I can't wait to go have my cup of coffee. My husband, he loves his damn nasty ass coffee, you know? And it's like a ritual. Like, oh, I'm awake. I have to go get my coffee now. And it's like, excuse me, I want that, but I don't want to have to drink coffee. You know what I mean? I would drink chai tea. But you know what chai tea is? Chai tea is nothing but a bunch of fucking sugar. It's not really even anything healthy in it. So it's like, I can't even drink that shit because it's nothing but drinking a sugar bowl, you know? So I'm like, damn it. Why don't I like coffee? I feel I'm drowning without a sip of water. Really? What videos are you working on? I have a young lady named Narita. She's actually from here. No, she's not from here, but she lived here in Manassas, Virginia. And she supposedly took her own life. I'm working on that. I've been by the house. So I'm working on that. Yeah. Plain water doesn't keep you hydrated. The electrolyte water does. You can get it at the Dollar Tree. Oh? No. My kids and grandkids all drink water. I think Mom didn't give me enough. We must be related because I don't like coffee either. Right? I drink coffee or water. Sometimes I put vodka in my water. Maybe that's how I should try drinking my water. Just put the vodka in it. That's funny. Yeah, that's what my cardiologist told me. I get the ones off Amazon. Hydrate, no sweetener, anything fossil. No. Oh, okay. I like vodka. Me too. That's funny. I like vodka too. I like tequila too, but tequila doesn't like me. Yeah, I need to get some of that from the Dollar Tree and try it. You guys, I bought like, you know, the little teeny, it's like this big, the little teeny canvases. You get them 3 for $1 at the Dollar Tree. I'm making little mini junk journals out of them. I'm going to start an Etsy shop and sell them, I think. So I'm making like all these little mini journals, and I want to make a bunch like to get ready for Christmas, and you know, it gives me something to do in my downtime and make a few bucks, you know. So I've been working on that. I've got 3, well, I've got 1 totally done, 2 other ones that'll be done after like an hour. And then I got a bunch more to do. So I'm going to try to get it all done. I'll post my Etsy so y'all can look at it once I get it up and going. Yeah. I hate coffee too, and there's nothing worse than smelling coffee breath. Ugh. I know, right? Ugh. I can't stand coffee. And like, you know, I go over to watch the baby, And my son, you know, when he's working from home, he's brewing his coffee. And then we get over there, and then hubby's like, oh, I'm going to make some coffee. And I'm like, oh, God. So I have to smell that shit like all day. I'm like, ugh. All these damn coffee drinkers. Gross, you know? There just might be vodka in my water right now. Well, you deserve it. You have that vodka, honey. I like Etsy. Me too. I like Etsy too much. I don't have the budget for Etsy, though. You know? I wish I did, but I don't have the budget for Etsy. Maybe one day, but not today. All right, you guys. I'm going to get off of here. What time is it even? Oh, it's 8:30. Yeah, I'm going to get off of here. Go chill. I've got to tear my craft space apart tomorrow and redo it so that I can organize it so I have more room, because I don't do well with like piles of shit everywhere. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just so stressed right now with shit stacked everywhere. I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this. Like, even right now on this desk, hubby shit. I'm like, there's shit laying everywhere. Like, you know, it just drives me nuts. You know, so I really need to, I got to clean my workspace tomorrow, get that done. I'll have tomorrow and Sunday to work on that. Yeah, so. Oh, just seen your burning post. Craig in the UK, seen Paris burning. What? Oh, yes. Oh, I was like, what? Yeah, it was massive shit on fire. I don't know what I'm dreaming about, but it's nasty and it's scary. Yeah, I forgot I had posted that. Wow, really? He saw Paris burning. Wow. I can tell you, it's like big time buildings burning everywhere. Just shit on fire everywhere is what I was seeing. It was like just everywhere. Like, I don't know what it is, but I love seeing you too, Kim, even though I can't see you. At least I know you're on here, girl. I love you. I'll take care of myself, I promise. But I love you, Kim, and I'm sorry you're going through everything with your puppy. Thank you, Candy. Thank you, seriously. So thank you, guys. Julia, Lindsay, Pat, Candy, Carrie, seriously, Lisa. Who else? I know I'm missing people. Kim Wells, Darlene. Hey, Darlene. Julia. All right, you guys. I love you. Have a great night. How do I get off here? Y'all know I can't.